Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Again. Now, if memory serves, we were just outside, not Slattenfell. The other one that begins with an S. Can't remember the name. I'm about to enter. Yep, and here we are in Skethermore. And where we're headed is there. Now the question is, are all of the a warning shot is a wasted bullet. The real question is, are all the protocol on this map angry at me? And it looks like the answer is no.
Do as you're told.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm not dead yet. There was a period where I had aggroed all the protocol, I think, on this map. I had to rough up a few of them completely. You're back. What, for carrying the conversation around here? I appreciate your work to help out. Oh, that's the bot. Hi, Kimmo. How you doing? Welcome back. Tomorrow probably will be a 2-stream day. Imagine how enjoyable that will be. This way. I believe at noon tomorrow we get the new PoE 2 0.2 quote-unquote season. Like hugging a body pillow that was way too thick. It hurt your back real bad because you kept sleeping hugging it like a Moran. Well, I am fully aware, believe me, of how utterly debilitating back pain can be, as I have a long, grossly unpleasant history of back problems. A genetic present from my dad. Okay. So, not all of them are hostile, but the ones up in this area are. Back problems are just awful. Most people are fortunate and have no idea of how utterly debilitating it can be. Now here's the question. Is it just sort of this area where they're hostile? Because that's where they all really got hostile to me. Or is it going to be up here that they're hostile too? I don't know. I hope not. It still says I'm trespassing. That does not appear to be going away. Alright, so then the question becomes, do I try to work my way around in from the other side? And I think the answer for that is yes. But first, we save. Let's see, we were to there. Well, take it easy on your back. In my experience, I would offer some helpful advice, but in my experience, back pain tends to be very, very idiosyncratic. No two people suffer back pain the same way. I have a bunch from carrying really heavy school bags. We don't keep our books and notebooks in the school at Brazil. We bring it every day. I think it's that way in most American schools now. My middle school and high school, we had lockers, but I think that's the way it is now. Is most people use the bag. You have a big ass. Don't worry. That's much less of an issue. That's just called thick now. I hear good things about it. That's definitely nothing worth worrying about. Saying it in my stream anyway. You feel free to worry about it in real life. People tend to freak out about stuff about themselves. So you wouldn't be the first. And after all, I myself am the not so proud possessor of a large booty. I think I probably want to go with the real gun. I don't have an enormous amount of ammo for it. All right, we're close. But I think I have to go in here to get access to the part of the interchange that I haven't been able to reach any other way. So tomorrow, theoretically, I believe the noon Pacific starting time for... Says I'm trespassing. I thought that was a grenade. Alright, eek. Reload that game. I'm going to go with minions. No. I saved later than that. Load. That one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, a lot of things got nerfed. It doesn't look, for instance, I think the big nerf for Summon Raging Spirits, I think, is just the number of spirits you get per cast. You get 2 instead of 5, which is a big nerf, but that's not the only thing that's doing damage in that build. I'm trespassing again. I don't want to play something I'm unfamiliar with for my first build in a league, because in the past I have occasionally had a first build in the league, and it was terrible. I'd much rather have at least an adequate build, take it up to a significant level, give a little bit of a chance for the meta to sort of filter through as to what's good and what's not good, and then start a second character if need be. It doesn't help that this time they've given us no information about the gems. 0. And I think that's actually griefing the players. Where were we? We were here. Fine, we'll go to here. You know, they gave us the patch notes, but they didn't give us the most important information. Changes to the gems and the new support gems. To summon less SRS, because you click that skill with all your 2 brain cells and they keep dying before attacking monsters. It's not terrible. I would much rather have it be 3, though. I think would be enough. But then one of the things, sadly, that GGG tends to do is they save the nerfs for bad skills, and good skills that are overpowered, they obliterate, they erase, they remove. And then they'll buff a couple of strong skills to be stronger. It's always weird. Oh, there we go. I need him dead. Will I? Somebody's shooting at me. They missed, but they're shooting. Something in that direction. I can't see anybody. Ah, up there. Oh, many of them are coming. That's less good. Ah, there it is. That guy can take a licking and keep on ticking. Shit, I can't see him. I expect the robot's going to come for me sooner or later. Let's go ahead and eat a Cornish pasty. I think this is a nice time to eat a Cornish pasty, you know. Too bad Chris isn't there anymore. I think some of the issues they had in the past were Chris, but now I think there's one less voice in the room talking about what should or shouldn't be done. And it seems like Jonathan has all the pull now, and I don't agree with a great many of his takes on the game. That is the bot I was talking about getting angry at me. Just because we know him and it would be easier to give feedback. It's odd. Jonathan always seemed like the avuncular, smiling guy, and Mark has resting bitch face and always seemed to be angry about everything. But now it seems like Mark's the reasonable one, and Jonathan's kind of a dick. How are we doing on ammo? Not a lot left. We've been burning through our ammo pretty quick here. I'm going to go ahead and grab another save right on top of that last one. Yeah, that one. Ideally, I would like to check these bodies for more rounds for this gun. I think we've got like 4 of them over here, so we'll see if we can do that. Most decisions for this PoE sound like they were made by people that never played the game before or any game. That's always the case. Is so many of the changes don't make sense for any sort of specific kind of desired end result. I mean, some of the nerfs, some of the things they've nuked out to oblivion are completely understandable. They're overdone in most cases, but if everyone is playing, I don't remember the name of it, something that basically gave you double energy shield. Yeah, that had to be nerfed, or in this case, they disabled it entirely. But you'll also see nerfs to items, or I should say skills and nodes and stuff that nobody was playing. So what is the point of those, other than to make the patch notes thick? I think because the patch notes are so extensive and they don't include any information on the gems. It would be nice if they would explain their rationale for some of the changes. I know supposedly Zizaran is going to be having a chat with him sometime today, I think, where he wants to ask what is up with the attack speed. We understand you want to slow the game down, and you slowed the player down, and that's fine. But if you're going to slow the players down that much, you've got to slow down the monsters. Why aren't the monsters ever getting slowed down? And the last time he asked that question, they looked at him like he was from another planet. To make everything very hard to see. Oh, yeah, that's a really big problem. Portals, we need the entry only. This character is really bad, not enjoyable to play with, so let's nerf it more. Yeah, that's always the thing for me, is I don't understand so many of the changes. There doesn't seem to be an overriding theme or design goal, except in this case, make everything worse. Make everything slower, harder. Right, there's the bot. More SMG ammo. I can use that. More rifle plays. Thank you. Let's make everything very hard to see. Oh yeah, I already covered that. More rifle ammo. Thank you. Gonna save it again over that last one. Glad you fill off PoE 1 whenever they want to revive it, if, sadly. In my mind, it's already a deprecated game for them. And I think that was clear when it was, 8 months and they hadn't touched it, and the first thing they say about it is, yeah, we're not touching it for months more. It's a long, different road from where we were when it was going to be one game, 2 campaigns. Can I get around behind here? No, I can't, damn it. I am trespassing. All right, turned off the gun. Give me a sec here. PoE 2 will be a flop in the long term if they keep doing the wrong shit. I would agree. And the new players will think, oh, now I got a basic knowledge of PoE, so why not try the more robust PoE 1? Also, I think they got a lot of money from PoE 2's launch, but historically, PoE 1 has made their money every time there's a new league, every 3 months. All the loyalists buy one of the support packs. There's no reason to think that the new players to PoE 2 are interested in that exact same kind of paradigm that PoE 1 has, where you come back in 3 months and play the new stuff. A lot of those people played the game. They don't follow the game as closely as the rest. They may not even know there's a patch, and they may not be interested. I would be very, very interested to see the launch day numbers, let's say on Steam, for the 0.2 patch compared to, a month after the PoE 2 launch. All right, we're going into the interchange. Am I trespassing? I am. No, you won't. It's an unreleased game, though, so the numbers will be more trustworthy when it launches. Yeah, well, how long is that? Most of us think next year is about as early as it's going to get. A possibility, Christmas, but there's no reason to believe that they are particularly fast developers. Water. Draining stimulant. Come on. I need all the stimulation I can get. Lift control, no unauthorized access. Oh, there's the one guy. Well, dude. Walking like a penguin. Yep, I've been there. More rifle ammo. That's good news. Let's see. So that one's closed. This one has a ladder. We'll be needing that, I suspect. Nethermore entrance log. Let's see what that's got to say. Skethermore entrance log. 12th March, interchange entry gate discovered. Attempted standard unlock procedures ineffective. 18, attempted forced entry with heavy tools ineffective. 21st, robots entry units attempted brute entry ineffective. 7th April, controlled demolition charges used to attempt breach ineffective. 12th May, entry area reassigned to sealed storage. Well, hopefully I can get around that. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Huh, we've got a sign for that way to Oberon. Got all of our... nothing in here. Oh. Multiple atomic batteries. Down to Oberon. This is the one I was just in, right? Yeah. All right, well, I appear to have cleared out this place. Let us... Well, let's go down here As I said, they turned this into storage, I think. Either this or the main entrance was changed into storage, in which case maybe this will get me there. I can open it. I'm going to assume this heads back to where we were. It does indeed. Okay. I am not carrying an atomic battery. I wanted to grab one of those, and I forgot. Hopefully, there is a pneumatic tube up here. There is. I'm going to go ahead and consume that. Atomic batteries. I think I have 2 of them in here. There's one. I think I have at least one more, but I might not. I might be mistaken. I do want to know, as I might have to act on that basis. I have 2 more. All right. Yep, I get to go in. This should be at the entrance to Bravo. Data store. Looks like that. Let's see. Crafting. I get something additional that I can craft? Painkillers. Investigation. A few things should have been broken. Should have. Yeah, that's 4 things that we just resolved. Uh-oh. Now, let's see. That's to robotics. We get this guy first. That guy did not want to go quiet into this good night. No, nothing but scrap on him. And string on him. Yeah, I know. I'm a saving machine, what can I say? Exit? There's no exit there. Oh, I guess I just came in through the exit. So, I should be near Bravo Data Store. Data Store Bravo. New lead found. Bravo is offline and needs what I'm carrying. Battery supply problems. 20th November, 56, Store Bravo is playing up again, Douglas. The thing guzzles energy like a hungry animal, and the cables can't cope. This is the third battery it's tried in as many months. I need more spares, but all the batteries are going to Garrow's robots now. Frankly, it's ridiculous. It did cross my mind to find the nearest robot and yank the battery out of its back myself. I would if I wasn't mildly terrified of the thing. Data Store Bravo coming online. And that is overlooking robotics. Interchange is successfully powered up. Robot? Did they see up here? Nope. Central processor. What do we have down here? That's the lock release. Where is the... Below, I think. Yeah. Where does it go? Goes over to that. That's one. Is there another one? There is. Two of them. And now I should be able to go into storage, I think. Oh, it requires the storeroom key, which is probably around here somewhere. Maybe on top of more ammo. More ammo. Climb, 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 climb. Oh, that guy. I'm going to assume him. There's a ladder. I missed it. Whip around. Pardon me, sir. Do you happen to have exactly what I need? Ma'am, do you have... Yes, she has what I need. Thank you. Nice doing business with you. Please, don't get up. You look comfy. Shotgun ammo? Don't need. Bandage? Oh, 2 first aid kits. Those are better than bandages. We're gonna drop that. And drop that. Because first aid kits are better. Wind scale all those local stories. Gave the local dignitaries a tour of the upper levels of the facility today. I have to credit Derek and his men. I have to give Derek and his men credit. Even I was convinced that Windscale was a power plant by the end of the tour. What I would have given to see the looks on their faces if they could see what we really found buried down there. All those local ghost stories about the mine, the only thing wrong with them is they weren't scary enough. Oh, that's the meat I dropped. And in the BARD, another training stimulant and more rifle ammo. How many training stimulants? We're at 6. Okay, we get to buy something. Let's see. We don't know what these are, or these, or those, which makes me think either I've missed a bunch of stuff, or there's still a lot more game to go. I can get throwables damage. I haven't been doing much with the throwables. Scavenger, I don't need to scavenge faster. Crafting speed, I don't need that. Recover, yeah, probably those. Seasoned Brawler, Thick Skin, Kill Momentum, Surprise Attack. Recovery is low health, regeneration is faster, and restores more health. Endurance training, yeah, we're going to go with that one. All right, we're here. And I think now we get to head towards Oberon. Go ahead and throw a save. Because it doesn't cost anything. Except a few moments of time and a tiny bit of almost not measurable electricity required to flip a bit. Where's the robot? There's the robot. We do not want to actually dance with the robot. So we're going to give him a moment to path. Oh, those are the ones I've already opened up. Okay, yeah. He's a fiery boy. So theoretically, I could just shoot the tanks on his back and he'll blow up. But a lot of the time they turn and you can only get good shots on one of them. There no... Doesn't appear to be... Oh, there he is. We're going to run for it. Robot wasn't happy with us. We are in, what, D now? Yeah, we're in D. Be aware, it's about to go. Welcome back. Oh. Yeah. That is all 4 of those. All up and ready to play. So, before we had... Why can I not head to Oberon? Shouldn't I be able to get to Oberon now? Well, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and throw a save here. So we're facing the pneumatic tube, so I know if I need to grab something, I can just come back to this save. Now, how do I actually get to Oberon, though? I am enjoying the game so far, yeah. I would like to finish it. If not today... Looks like we've got to get there from Alpha. If not today, probably in an evening session tomorrow. So I'm thinking early session PoE 2 tomorrow, and then regular evening session back here. Depending on how far I get, you know. I expect I'm about to take some infection damage. Maybe not. Yeah, I am going to take some. Requires platform gate key. That's not great, because I don't know where that is. I'm thinking it's got to be in there. I'm just drinking water today. I'm taking damage. Please have what I need. He doesn't have what I need. That's not helpful to me. It's got to be up above then. Come on. Whoop, I'm definitely taking damage now. Jeez, that was not pleasant. And we will eat the meat too. Come on, come on, come on. That's not great. There's something. I was hoping it was the key we need, but if it's there, I can't get to it yet. I need the platform gate key. Got another bot over yonder. What am I doing on ammo? All right. Somebody said, who's there? Just a little old me. And some dead ferals. That one's gonna blow. It did. And it almost killed me. Not sure if I've been in here or not. Alright, that one's going to blow. By which I mean blow up, let's be clear. Oh, outlaws in here? a couple different kinds of ammo on him. Unexpected. I'll search the other two guys. Oh, he had spores. I want those. Damn it. Scrap. Glue. Not that one. The other one, please. Thank you. Yep. Please? I can't imagine it's going to actually be what I'm looking for. Radiation resistance, not useless. Where am I? That's a good question. Where am I? Near to medical. That's what this was for. Turned off the gun. We have a bot. Where is that going? That's going to the medical tunnels. That's a lot of infection over yonder. This is the first time where I'm feeling like I might have missed something critical. And I may have to, like, look it up. I hope that's not the case. That goes to Oberon. But this is... where the accident happened and something fell through and damaged the walkway there and the walkway here. Which is why I need to get in over there, but I don't have the key card. And sadly, just a little bit shy of being able to use the dig function. This isn't going to get me anywhere. Very good sense of direction. Oh, no. I got lost. I'm pretty good with landmarks, however, so I can usually find my way back. Muffled and subdued whispering. That's the voices that... Trying to see if I'm missing anything down there. I feel like I must be. I mean, it could be up here and I missed it. Just not very, especially likely that that's the case. Also, in my experience with a... yeah, this just leads back to the central platform, which is getting us nowhere. Because the door is locked. Because the passageway has been torn open. Oh, there's a power thingy here. Maybe that? Oh, okay. Is it going to go open now? Nice. That's pretty cool. Lead resolved. The central processor has been activated. Find a way to Oberon. Joyce Tanner wants a sample and wants me to destroy Oberon. I'm just trying to tidy up this list here so I can maybe keep track of stuff a little better. One of my major complaints about it is this system seems to be very, very console-centric design. And on a PC, that's always just awful. There we go. That should be cleared off all of the points. I'll see any new ones that show up. New entries may be hidden by filters. You see, that's the kind of thing that's just garbage tier. It tells me that there's something there, but it's not going to show me where it is. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe in this case, it's telling me about the key items. Data store A, Ilya's key. Collectibles. Lunchboxes. I have a bunch of the lunchboxes. No, it still thinks that there's something in here that hasn't been clicked on, addressed, and is showing up as something new. But it sure doesn't look like it. That looks like a bug to me. But I might be missing something and I just can't find it because I can't see it. Oh, it did open up. All right, Oberon did open up. All right, let's go. All right, that was the problem. Is I wasn't missing the key down there. It was that I hadn't found this. So, a couple of things. You take another one of those. I'm attempting to brain this. We may need another atomic battery. I'm willing to have that take up some space. And we're going to save just outside Oberon, and we're going into Oberon, which theoretically I would say is the end game. Now, whether the end game is another hour or 8 more hours, I don't know. Into the wind scale plant. This is the actual, there really is a wind scale plant. It had an atomic disaster in 57 or 58, I think. And that's how they built this whole story around a fictionalized and much fictionalized version of that atomic accident. The jig's truly up for us. Transmission date 22nd October 57. Transmission quality moderate to poor. Speaker unidentified. Transcription follows. Pains me to say it, old man, but we're goners. Quarantine and secure the area. We've really bought the farm on this one, I can't tell you. And honestly, I can't see how we're going to have to use the last of the ammunition. I know you've no time for morning matiness heroics, but no choice. Blue filth is everywhere. The jig's truly up for us. Do what you can from the outside. Cheerio, old friend. Well, that's extraordinarily British. I see moving blue globules. Oh, those look like bugs. Oh, that can't be good. I have seen the blue bugs before. I did not like them. Sam, I am. I did not like them in a can of Spam. Nova Lux Discuitit. Umbra Sant. I'm not sure. Nova is new. Lux is light. Discutit is where people would go out dancing in the 80s, late 70s and the 80s. Turkey Spam was fine. Yeah. My first phone call, and it's on the red phone in here. My first phone call from The Voice in a very long time. Tell me, now, who is this? I think that's a lyric from a They Might Be Giant song. Yeah, I'm not your friend. I'm not your only friend. I am your only friend. I'm not your only friend. Something like that. Yeah, you want me to destroy Oberon. New lead found. Yeah, those are bugs. Blue glowy bugs. Find a way to destroy the wind scale plant. The interchange must live again. Path to Oberon. We have no idea who or what the phone is, but we know, or at least we think we know, that it is an hallucination. At least one other person also was answering phones when the phones weren't ringing. Spores. I haven't learned about anything to do with the spores, but I am full on spores. Note to self, you can get more spores here if you end up needing them. The bugs are creeping me the bleep out. I'm not a fan of bugs. And blue glowy ones that appear to be in large numbers, even less of a fan of. Building a better British future, though, so everything's going to be just fine. Not real enthused about this. Shit. Those are bugs. Requires the rail maintenance tunnel key. on the other side. Not nuts about that. Oh, we've got a dude. He's not slow. Whoops! God damn it. Multiple dudes. I got myself reinfected. We'll take out the other guy too, because we know there's two of them down there. Where'd he go? He's over there, huh? Alright, got him. See why I hate the blue bug? Yeah, the blue things. Normally I would describe myself when it comes to colors as pro blue. Not so much right now. Gotta say. I am low on ammo. That's a spitter. They're particularly bad in that they infect you from range. Also, don't walk into the live wires. That's just helpful advice for life. I'm glad I could provide some assistance. It's raining all over the world tonight. I am glad that this took us into the actual reactor plant. I was afraid we were just going to see it nowhere except across the lake, across the mirror. I have walked into live wires a whole bunch of times. Let's get that straight, young lady. I often do the things that I do, yeah. Alright, come on. Yeah, I know. I'm infected. Whoops! That's a lot of... That's radiation is what that was, I think. No? Spore clouds are deadly. Yeah, thanks. It's possible that I may not be able to do this stuff without getting more protection. From Mother Yago's potion, tonic. As you can see, the infection icon blinking above my health bar. And I believe you take more damage from infection the higher your infection bar is, which means I basically can't go anywhere around in there. Without croaking nearly instantly. Whoop, missed it. Missed that one too. It does look like the infection is going down, albeit slowly. Which isn't great, because that just means I have to sit around for some number of minutes. So for crafting, cures poison, burn, poison, melee buff, radiation resistance, painkillers. Gives all damage reduction. Let's make one of those. See if that helps. We're going to wait a couple minutes and... Alright, so... Basically, I either cross there and down, which is not very heartwarming option, or I go down here. Also not particularly heartwarming. Well, I have some degree of, like, bleed resistance. Not that. Don't click that. It's really fast. I'm dead again. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Yep. Ah, damn it. It's possible that this may just be so frustrating. Alright. I think I need the recipe from Mother Jago. So we won't be finishing up tonight, because that's going to require a good deal of work. Well, we can redeposit that. Mother Jago's in Atomfall Woods. I think we get a... No, maybe we don't here for Oberon. All right. Skethermore, Slattendale, Atomfall Woods. Right, so... we go out that way. That... C will do, I think. No, A is better. That one. Atomfall, yeah. A is better. First couple times that scared the whiz out of me. Jesus. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Main reception. Not sure we've been here. Must be inside. Ah, there it is. I electricity'd myself again. Note to self. Lens, don't do that. Don't do that. No, just don't do that. It's not nice to laugh. I mean, it's appropriate to laugh, sure. All right, Skethermore. Hey! Bang! Flop. Where's the other one? There he is. They're very good at hiding by remaining very, very still. Corpses, I'm talking about. All right. My evening is going okay. A little disappointed, and I think I need to do a bunch more ancillary stuff or some amount of additional stuff. Skethermore. We don't need to save that anymore. We're well past that. So my streaming schedule's now up in the air for the next couple of days at least. But reasonably, it's okay. How far away are we? This is where we need to go. The so-called castle ruins. Which is the headquarters of the outlaws. No, the druids, I think, not the outlaws. Which implies that there's a lot of them. Although it's possible I may not have to fight with them. We'll see. But I think we probably will, in which case I'm going to be shooting people. I don't want to disturb him. He looks like he's very comfortable resting there. More outlaws. If I can avoid getting their attention, I will. Just because I don't want to waste the ammo on them. We can't go in there. That place is bad news. That's right. It's got things that spit. And not like, you know, hawking a lunger type spit. That's a place I have not investigated. I'm going to poke around a bit until it kills me, which probably won't take terribly long, just to see what's in there. I'm infected. I'm dead. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to take very long. And maybe that's another reason why I need Mother Jago's not yet patented tonic, which reduces the damage you take from infection. Well, we can't get in there. There were 2 outlaws down there. Did they vanish? I mean, I'm okay if they vanished. They vanished. Huh. Well, going up that way is, we have discovered most definitely a non-starter. It's going to be a longer trip than I thought. Can I get up on these things and hop over? No. Those are not outlaws. Those are protocol agents. Protocol soldiers. That's an outlaw. Somewhere. What is woods? Smells somewhat off. Yeah, those are protocol. Just with me having killed all the protocol out there in Scathermore, I don't think that means any of the other ones are going to be too angry at me. In the other maps, from what we have seen, that's an outlaw. Which road is it we want? That one will do. Is that the one that'll do? That's the one that'll do. That should be fine. That's one of the towers, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We haven't seen a critter like that before. I am not enthused. Sort of a homage to Day of the Trifid is what it looks like. Mind you, I haven't seen Day of the Triffids for years and years, so I may be misremembering on that account. Will we get a phone call? Seems like the answer is no. I'm going to toss another save in here. And climb down and see what's what. And that's what I have enjoyed about the game, is the exploration nature. And yeah, we've okay, this is the thing that was shooting at me. Okay. This is where the other path that I just saved just before dying was leading. So there's some sort of plant in there that spits the infection. Cannot recommend. All right, this is the so-called castle, I think. And no, that's over there, so the druids' camp. That's the sewer tunnels. Authorized personnel only, and I am not authorized, so I can't go in. That way to Wyndham. What the? They don't want me anywhere near. Oh! A Wicker Man! I hadn't even noticed him. Should try using the bow and arrow here on them. Quiet would probably be good. Arrows. I'll take the pistol ammo. Let's see what's going on in the Wicker Man's stomach. Oh. It's a chest. Is he going to pop out angry? Poison in a Cornish pasty. Well, nothing quite as delicious as a sacrificial pasty. More pistol ammo. Very good. They are definitely messing around with badness. If they've got that guy, dead guy with blueness growing out of him, bad things are going on with the druids, which I pretty much had taken taken for granted. Going to How far was my latest point in the interchange? That one. Let's swap that over to there. I was hoping that we wouldn't have to, like, fight our way into their so-called fortress. The implication was that I could talk to them from Mother Jago. But I sure ain't seeing it. First they set me on fire, and then they were going to shoot arrows into my head. Probably make castanets out of my testicles. That's an old guy movie reference. Seriously. There's a line about shooting arrows into the tops of people's heads and making castanets of their testicles. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I have discovered the Druid's camp. There's a Druid. I'm hidden. He can't see me because I'm hidden. Only remember the bunny scene because your memory is bad. It was one of the taunts from the Frenchman. Now go away, or we'll shoot arrows into the tops of your heads and make castanets of your testicles already. What was that? It didn't hit him? Okay. Still hidden. Let's take advantage of that. Do a little more reconnaissance. Bond well with your husband. He quotes it a lot too. A python is something. If you don't get my, if I don't say old guy movie reference, old guy TV reference, old guy music reference, something like that. If I don't preface it by saying it's one of those things, it's almost certainly Monty Python. The castle ruins. It's another map. Didn't know there was one. Well, that was loud. Let's go ahead and save this. I am still trespassing. Maybe I should continue sneaking. sneaking. High Priestess. Don't think people who made this game understand people's heights, or everything is very tall. Well, right now I'm crouched down. Training stimulant. Yeah, that's... I mean, if you're not aware of that, what you said makes complete sense. No oops required. Because you would be right. Other words, either that or I would be playing a hobbit. Is that really her? Did they throw an atomic battery down? I think they did. Nothing here. I heard one of the other ones say she's giving off a whole bunch of cooties. She does not have the recipe we need. We got another trap. Body. Glue and iodine. Glue and pistol ammo. A lot of bodies. The implication is that they have been sacrificing them. I killed your High Priestess. Sorry, didn't really want to, but kind of had to. I'm sure I heard something. Gonna save. Oh, am I still listed as in the Casterfell Woods? Before I head down here into all the blueness. They're not very smart, I have to say. Yes, there's nobody here now. That's exactly correct. Oops. Little more bread, you know. You get peckish when you're sneaking around. Hoping to not die. Did they die? I think so. There's an awful lot of blue glowing. crap. I hate those. That game mechanic that allows for batches of mobs. Are they attacking somebody over there? Better him than me. That's all I can say. Yeah, we're still in Casterfell Woods. $5'2"? Pfft. That's not that short. You start getting sub 5. My friend Faye, who is my guild leader in Lord of the Rings Online, an occasional visitor in here. I think she's about the same height. Yeah, I'm sure you'll grow up eventually. I never will. Oh.
All are one, and one are all. I see you.
I see you too. That's no good. I keep trying. I keep doing it, looking for a map, an interior map. And that does not seem to be forthcoming. What? Oh, he's got like a woven thing over his head. Is this where I came in? Yes, it was. Water. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to drink their water, given the blue glowiness of everything. Just not sure it'd be all that healthful. All right, time to start sneaking again. All right, we went that way. This was the way with all the bats. Please don't. Son of a bitch, I hate this mechanic. It's not fun, it's annoying, and it feels like completely random that you're actually hitting anything. Although it's also possible there may just be a little area where they attack. And once you're through it, they leave you alone. No, evidently not. Is that all of them? They done playing with me? I'll have another Cornish pasty. You know, that's what you do when you're attacked by bats, but you want something to eat. A little snack, not a lot. Is that the recipe for Mother Yego's? Oh, it's a poison bond recipe. It's not the recipe I'm looking for. More blue and spookiness and Wicker Man. It's, yeah, the alien night life form really goes well with a Wicker Man. I just, that's not nightmare fuel at all. Down or up? We'll go this way. Another Wicker Man with the blue. No, the original Wicker Man, I would think. The one with Edward Woodward.
The voice is everything.
The voice is everything. If you believe the druid. Are we back where we came in? I think we are. No. Nope.
There's so much. You will be more use today. No.
Not yet.
No, you're not. You're fine. Walk it off. Oops, somebody is shooting something at me. I can't see them. Oh, god damn it. I can't see them. Yeah, death to unbelievers. Good call. Where are you? Oh, that was... Always time for another pasty. There's always room for pasties. Pistol ammo. Take that. This place is a warren. It also does deserve another save. I came here for one thing, and of course it's something I haven't found yet. Alright. We'll go up in a bit, but we'll check down first. Better to make sure we're not leaving anyone behind us. Alright, that's enough to ensure that no one's immediately behind us. The stairs looked interesting / foreboding. We'll go with that. I mean, a ladder. I'm trespassing, by the way. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm on fire. Druid, what was that? Don't worry, just me.
You will be more use dead.
Not here. They moved. No, I didn't. Really. Gone. Must have spooked him. I'm in the middle of your stronghold. Arrows. Nothing usable. Left or right? Well, looks like a storeroom. Spores. My inventory's full of spores. The strange tonic recipe. That's what we came here for. Craft a strange tonic and bring it to Iris in the village bakery. Found the recipe for Mother Jago's strange tonic, which Iris told me has been used to ease her husband's illness. She requested that I bring back a bottle of this tonic to her in the bakery, but also I can probably use that myself. Antidote. Where's the tonic? Strange tonic takes 4 spores. I'll go ahead and make one now so I can pick up some more spores. Do I have enough space in my bags? I do. Not much, but yeah. Definitely make one right now so that we can pick up more cloth. Sorry. More spores, chemicals, glass, and herbs. And eventually we'll need at least one more of those. For ourselves, if we don't drop, even if we drop one off with the woman in the bakery. Which frankly I feel no overwhelming need to do. Let's go ahead and save here. That was the last one, right? Yeah, so... The Dark Trinity is here. All right, that's closed up. Be very quiet. I hope they've got an exit up here so I don't have to fight my way all the way back. And get lost a dozen times. That is not another pathway, all right. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please. The voice is in the soil, guys. If you weren't paying attention earlier, it's in the soil. Old Hound whiskey. It is my very favorite. Let's eat that spam. Lovely spam. Wonderful spam. I'm assuming I can get out over there. Do I want to check around anymore is the question. Maybe. I don't think so. I think I've got what I wanted. I know I've got what I came here for. There may be other stuff. But if there's an exit, I'll take it. That looks like the exit. Ooh, anyone for a game of cricket? They have a cricket bat just sitting there. Don't need the shotgun ammo. I haven't used the shotgun much. Gold lion rampant on a green field? Is that Wales? Not sure. Technically, we're in Cumberland, I believe. Casterfell Woods. Now, do they have guards just outside the door? We'll find out. Kinda, yeah. Probably. Oh, there's one over there. Missed me. Don't you wish I'd missed you?
Just unbelievers.
They attacked me. Let's be clear about that. Ow! They started it. Pasty, please. Arrows. Cornish pasty and glass. There's one. There were 4 of them, weren't there? Yeah, there we go. 2. 3. All right. Got to squeeze through place. You always got to squeeze through place because there's got to be something back there worth it. More pistol ammo. Violence is never the answer. It's the question, and the answer is yes. Okay. That's just not a politically appropriate approach to anything in life. I approve. Arrows. Wicker basket. Chemicals. I'll take chemicals. Chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare. Release your mind to the soil. Sarah, we seek We see the purpose is strong in you, and we hear you ask of the caves. If the voice speaks to you, that is your path. The castle stands proud over a hallowed place deep in the soil. This land is beautiful, and it is wise. Release your mind to the soil. Be not afeard of death, for death is a lie. This land is our God. We shall go to it together. Okay, that is a point of view that I cannot say I fully endorse, but I hesitate to say that they're insane simply because they're insane. I prefer to think that they are nuts under the influence of an extraterrestrial infection. That's the castle ruins I don't want to re-enter. Thank you. I've had enough of the castle ruins. They were lovely, but I've changed and we've grown apart. I'm hidden. Just some advice for any of you who are looking at building a pagan cult in a ruined castle. Mow the lawn. Yeah, this is where we came in. Okay. You know, if they kept the garden tidy, nobody would be able to hide while they sneak around. Nice advice. We will ignore it. That is consistent. Whether I'm giving advice or receiving advice, ignoring it is almost always what ends up occurring. So that is very thematic with, if not all existence, mine. Certainly. Well, oh my God, it's another one of those freaking plant infection bombers. Not a fan. No, this is where we just were, and that was where the awfulness was, I do believe. Digging on the bow. This guy did have Cornish pasty. I was a little low on health. God, that thing is just not right. I hear druids.
As the soil is made stronger, so are the faithful
I would like to get away from the nuts.
May the soil feast upon the unbelievers.
May the soil feast on the unbelievers. I don't say I don't believe. I've seen some shit. We've got another one of those awful plants.
Old ways, the ways of the land, the stone and the blood.
I'm sure they're very nice people.
The soil consumes the flesh. The soil is strengthened. As the soil is made stronger, so are the faithful. Through our faith, we feed the soil. Thus, the cycle sustains all. May the soil feast upon the unbelievers.
Oh, a really big one of those things. I am hidden. Is that guy coming? No, he's going. Where are we? We're there. That's the trader camp in Casterfell Dam. Well, druids don't want to cross water. Everyone knows that. Right? Yeah, they just don't like to cross moving water or open water. That's just common knowledge. Everyone knows. Oh my god, they're just freaking everywhere. So it appears that the Captain Sims was right. There is a whole raft of crazy pagans. I'm not sure if I've been there or not. I think I have. Pretty sure. Well, he wasn't immediately hostile. He was just sort of warning me off. Maybe I should have come in that direction. The logging mill. That goes up there. Pretty sure that's Crazyville. Let's see. The interchange. Wind scale. That was the last one I did here in Casterfell. Right? 1938? No. 1920. Ah, there we are. 20. Just want to see.
We cannot feel your intent.
That's right. So maybe if I'd come in from this direction, I would have had an opportunity to talk to them instead of having to, kill them all. Not that killing them all wasn't a perfectly fine solution, too. I mean, that worked out okay. Druids are just freaking everywhere. Some out there. Big bonfire. That sounds like something druids would do. Alright, that's the Casterfell Dam. There's one of the beehives that are infected with infection. I wanted to check on that new information on the map. That's the logging mill. I don't remember anything about the logging mill in any of the notes that came up. So the bakery, I found the recipe. I can... trying to remember. There was a recipe that you get if you heal him. Or if you give the potion to her, I guess. That's the bakery. Oberon. Oberon must die. Yeah, we know. Joyce Tanner. Joyce wants a sample of Oberon. She wants me to both destroy it and get a sample. Captain Sims. Met Captain Sims. Retrieved the information from Garrow. He wasn't there the last few times I tried. I did attack Protocol soldiers. Okay, I can no longer move freely through their camp and prison, but that appears to be the only places where the Protocol soldiers don't like me. Mother Jago wants her book back. Yeah, I'm sure she does. She's slightly crazed. Westerfeld Dam. Casterfeld Dam. Data store is powered down. Find a way in. Need my authorization to direct power back to the control and start the place again. Well, I'm close to that. I will poke at that. Stimulant in the tunnels. Escape. Not forget Dr. Garrow. Where was it? It was just there a second ago. Dr. Garrow asks to be freed. View all total findings. Let's see. Casterfeld Dam. We want to track the lead for that one. As it is, I think, right over there. And that is where we will take up. We'll rewrite, resave right over that. Tomorrow, my expectation for tomorrow is an early session starting around noon Pacific time, probably for about 3 or 4 hours. I'll take a dinner break, and I'll be back at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, to make more, continue playing this. Can't wait to watch me playing PoE. Oh, you might want to put your fingers in your ears. There will be swearing. But I should be back tomorrow, probably twice. Anyway, I want to thank you guys, as always, very, very much for hanging out. So those are the plans for the next couple of days, leading up until I thought there was something else in like a week. Anyway, last epoch on the 17th, I believe, and then 18th, the return of Defiance from the graveyard, and then next month on the 15th, Dune Awakening. Those are the highlights. I'll be back again tomorrow, probably twice. I hope the rest of your evening or morning goes great, and hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your day. Take care, and ciao for now.